My name's Ben, and today we've got an incredibly special car to show you around. This is a 2024 on a 74 registration Ford Ranger Raptor. So that is the high performance version of the Ford Ranger with the 3-litre twin turbo V6 engine. It's a very quick pickup truck, and this particular one has got to be the best looking pickup truck on the market. Totally bespoke throughout on the exterior and on the interior. Finished in Meteor Grey with a bespoke Tiffany Blue Nappa leather interior. We'll walk around and point out as many of the extras as we can. I'm sure I'll forget a couple because there's just so many, but we'll do our best. And we'll start at the front. And the first thing that's glaringly obvious across the top of the bonnet, we've got the Raptor, or the Predator, sorry, bonnet guard, which just stops the stone chips from hitting the front of the bonnet. We've got the three 9-inch Lazerlamps Sentinel Elite headlights, and these also have the daytime running light option fitted, so there's 4 small LEDs in each corner, which come on along with the daytime running lights on the car, and they're also hardwired into the main beam, so when you turn your main beam on, these spotlights will come on as well. They're very powerful, 15,200 lumens from each light, and each of these lights is £470 each, so there's already well over £2,000 of cost options fitted in just these 2 parts alone. Down the bottom, we've got the 70mm bull bar with the axle bars going underneath as well to protect it a little further under the front of the car. And then usual Ford Ranger specification, we've got the forward-facing camera for the 360 surround camera system, and just under the number plate, we've got the radar for the adaptive cruise control, all of which still works perfectly fine. High performance LED headlights with the daytime running light that comes all the way around the outside. It's a really cool light. Being a Raptor, we've got the much bigger arches along with the arch extensions here, and then we've got these massive matte black Predator Scorpion alloy wheels. In my opinion, the best looking wheel I've ever seen on a Ranger, and you'll note the details of the matching Tiffany Blue brake caliper, matching the interior of course, on the brake caliper there, which is a really nice touch, and they're painted both front and back, and massive chunky off-road tyres. You've got the side vents and the bonnet vents standard on a Raptor car. The front and rear wind deflectors fitted, and the Predator LED roof light, which is wired into one of the auxiliary buttons across the top of the car. We'll show you through afterwards. The Raptor comes standard with big metal side steps, keyless entry and exit, blind spot monitoring in the door mirror, so there's a little icon in the top left that will illuminate orange if somebody's in your blind spot. And then just have a look at how nice the interior is. A totally bespoke Nappa leather interior by B-Trim in Tiffany Blue. And we've also got the LS Recaro bucket seats, which have just been finished exquisitely. There's some real details that you've got to see on here. So on the seats themselves, if you're looking at the way the stitching's done, so it's all hexagonal, and on here we've got smooth hexagons with perforated triangles in the center. And on the door cards, we have the opposite pattern. So we've got perforated hexagons with the smooth triangles in the center. It's incredible how the attention to detail has been done throughout this car, and it's the extremely soft Nappa leather, so really high quality leather, much higher quality than you would get in a standard Ford Raptor. Privacy glass on the rear of the cab, and then if you have a look inside, another key feature, these LS Recaro bucket seats, the backs of the seats have been painted in the Meteor Grey of the body colour, so just incredible attention to detail. And then obviously it's a 5-seater, there's plenty of leg space in the back, and all of that Nappa leather has been done on the rear seats as well. This particular car's got an option from Ford called the Raptor Pack, which gives you this big plastic sort of rollover hoop behind the cab there, which is really nice. The Raptor decal down the side, and then again still extended arches around the back. Coming round the back, again, all LED lights. We've got the big exhaust pipes on either side, standard on a Raptor. The massive tow hooks on either side as well. A tow bar, which as you can see has never been used, perfect condition. And then we've got the Predator rear LED number plate light, or it's actually more of a reversing light because it obviously points out. Again, this is wired into one of the auxiliary buttons above the driver's head. We've also got a reverse camera. And then if I open the boot, it gets quite special in here as well. So standard fit on a Raptor, if I just reach into here and press the correct button, we've got the electric slide across the top, so that's nice and easy. And if you've got really heavy stuff you need to lift in, but you don't want to lift it over the sides or try and push it all the way back, just press this button here, and we've got the Aero glide bed. which comes out. This has got a 350 kilo payload weight, or weight load, and whatever you want to call it, so you can put some very heavy boxes or whatever you've got on here without having to lift it over the edges of the car or reach yourself into the car too far. And it comes a long way out, as you can see. It's quite incredible that it do this. It's also very almost silent. It makes no noise at all whilst it's doing this, and the press of a button and it takes itself back in very nicely indeed. And I'll just press the button to shut the cover as well. You've got a full 12-volt socket in the left-hand side there as well, along with another port as well. And there's also LED lights in the back of here, predator lights you can probably just about see. So there's one here, 3 on either side going down the side, which again is wired into those auxiliary buttons that I keep talking about. We'll show you those afterwards. So lots of additional lighting throughout the car, and that pops itself up nicely. And we'll come around, jump inside the driver's side and talk about some more of the interior features. So, starting with the driver's door card, as we've mentioned before, extremely soft Nappa leather everywhere you touch, and on these sections here as well. We've got Ford's sort of trim that almost looks a bit like carbon fibre on the plastic sections here. And then obviously your power folding, electrically adjustable heated door mirrors, electric windows as you would expect. And I love the way Ford have done the door handles to open the door here. It's a lever behind there, so you just grab the grab handle, pull it with your fingers, and it opens. It's just so easy to use. One more detail, on the bottom of these bucket seats, it's really nice. So you've actually got Alcantara in both Tiffany Blue leather, and then Alcantara that joins it here, which goes all around the seat button section, and they're all electrically adjustable as you would expect, forwards, backwards, up and down on those LS Recaros. Keyless start, so foot on the brake, push the start button down the side, and that 3-litre V6 fires into life. Steering column's highly adjustable, forwards, backwards, up or down, so you can get yourself nice and comfortable. The steering wheel itself, again Tiffany Blue, perforated down the bottom 2/3 and smooth leather across the top third with the 12 o'clock marker in the centre there as well. Big aluminium shift paddles behind the steering wheel if you want to drive the car in the manual mode. On the right hand side we've got controls for our virtual cockpit in front of me, and there's lots of different screens you can have here. One of my favourites is, I can't remember the exact name of it, but it's like a clear display, and if I can find it I'll have to press one of these buttons here. It basically means that this display, rather than having all these dials, will just go to a speed in the centre and your speed limit on the left-hand side, and it's just a much clearer view. You don't have to see any of the stuff. It's called Calm Screen, there we go. So in a second that will change. There you go, and it's a very neat screen. You've got the information you need, but very easy to drive and not get distracted. We've also got a quick shortcut button for some driving modes, so our steering, our suspension and our exhaust system. So you've got different modes, so if I press this, normal, sport and bar jar mode, or a quiet mode even for the exhaust, all of which works through the steering wheel, and then some media controls as well. On the left hand side we've got our adaptive cruise control buttons, our lane departure warning as well, all very useful to have over there. Coming across the centre, even the details around the air vents here in Tiffany Blue is very nice. The massive 12-inch touchscreen in the centre of the car, which is currently set on Ford's navigation screen, is very quick and easy. It's Sync 4, so whatever you press just comes up very quickly. So that's your phone settings. Then you've got your radio settings as well, obviously Bluetooth, DAB and FM as well on the radio. If I pop the car into reverse, you'll see we've got our 360 camera system and our reversing camera. So at the top there we've got the reverse camera, on the bottom our 360, and you can change the camera views by pressing any of the buttons down the side here. Or if I put the car into forwards, for example, it would go, if I actually moved, it would go into the forwards camera. Up the top here, lots and lots of different settings. So if I go into driver assistance, you'll see there's loads of features on the car here. So our adaptive cruise control, lane keep system, speed limit assist, blind spot monitoring, trailer views. There's just so many features on this car, being a Raptor. Apple CarPlay and Android Auto, as you can see at the top there. Coming down the centre, we've still got physical buttons for climate control down here, but you can also operate it through the screen. Heated steering wheel and heated seats in the front. Wireless phone charging pad under the screen here, lots of storage as well, so a small cubby hole in front of the gear stick, a bigger one to the right hand side, and a wireless charging pad to the left hand side. That lovely gear stick. Down here we've got our park assist button, our off-road, traction off button, start stop, and then our different driving modes for off-road. And on this dial here where we change our high range or low range, you can twist that left or right to activate sport or normal or dynamic modes, etc. Lots of storage, a removable sort of cubby section in the cup holder, just lots and lots of space for everything you'd ever need. Bang & Olufsen sound system, so tweeters in the front of the A-pillars here for the Bang & Olufsen sound system, and then I've just switched the car off, jump outside, and hopefully I've not missed too much on this car, because there is lots and lots of bits added to this car. It is by far the most unique Ford Raptor available today, and in our opinion, by far the best looking one as well. All of the features work. I actually didn't show you the auxiliary buttons across the top of your head, but literally just above you, there's 8 different configurable buttons that you can put any of these light pods onto. But as I mentioned, the ones on the front are the high beam, this one's on a separate button, as is the reverse light. It's all fully working, not just there for display. It's an incredible car, an incredible opportunity. My name's Ben, and I hope the video's helped.